Hello, we're back with another LolCow TCG deck to build. Well, today we're doing the tank deck. Tanks a lot. So, or a lot of tanks, whatever you want to call it. And what do we got here? We're going to start off with the basics. We're going to start off with Raximus Arrives. We're going to start off with the Goat Wire, the Server Outage, 2 Vitamin Quicks with my favorite art, Pickle Quest, and the Pot of Mead. And the tanks are universals, so we have to decide what other cards we could put with them. When we're going with the LolCow side, Raxus arrives, of course, draw 3 cards, gain 50 life, deal 50 damage to any player, and scrap target character. This is such a good card. Project Goat Wire wipes a lot of cards off the field, but there's a lot of ways to deal with it, which kind of makes it a risky play. Server Outage, that, wipes everything, all the characters. Vitamin Quicks will be very important to help you get rid of pesky dens and other characters. Pickle Quest will help you search your deck, and Pot of Mead will help you draw cards. So those are your standard, the limited, restricted cards. They belong in any deck. So let's go and start building this one up. And as you see, the lucky cards have been added. The chibi cards have been added. So there's been a few changes. We're not going to be adding any of these. We're going to be adding this card right here, the Toy Tank. The Toy Tank, you could have any number. It's not limited to 3 like most cards, like almost all the cards except for the limited. And it gains 10 for each card with the word tank on the field. So you put this down, and it doesn't say other, so it's going to buff itself. So it's going to be a 40-40 right away. You put another one down, 50-50. 60-60, 70-70. So the more you put down, the more you're going to be more powerful. So you want to just flood the deck with these tanks. And of course, I already got a bunch of them right here. Let's put them in. That's 24 tanks right now. 24. And we're going to need to support them with different cards because it's going to be a little slow. And first, you're going to be putting 1 down. Next turn, 2 down. Or the second one down, I'm sorry. Then the next turn, maybe 3 you'll have on the field, maybe 4 if you get lucky. So first, in the beginning of the game, it's going to be a little slow. So let's see what other cards we could get. And of course, we love our Raxian Rages. Lets you do 50 damage to any target. You may pay 5 more to deal 100 damage. This is good. You could do it either to the opposing player, their life points, or a character on the field. This cannot be played in a deck that have scribes, so we're going with the LolCow supporters. And another one, Dua. Dua is a special card. Very, very, very powerful card. It's like a magic counterspell. It lets you negate any card your opponent plays from their hand. So let them pay the cost and then wipe it off the board. Okay. We're going to need these guys. A little sick today. And we're going to need to control the board better. So let's go. Let's go with 2 of these guys. Chili Slot Massacres. Scrap all non-Chungus type characters off the field. We just hope we don't play a player that has Chunguses because this won't do anything to them. But we're going to need to buy time so we can flood the whole field with these guys. And let's see. And okay, so we got 39 cards right now. I like to be in the middle 40s to 50s. So what card works great? This one. So not only will you be flooding the field with tanks and annoying your opponent, but you're going to leave this card down to finish them off. You may ban this card from your hand and pay X to create X Sonichu tokens with 20 attack, 20 health. So if I have 8 tapes, I'm going to ban this card, pay 8 tapes, and get 8 Sonichu tokens to flood the board. So I'll have tanks and Sonichus everywhere. And to help me out with that, just in case, this is a little emergency card. And this one, the Bolt Blackslick Avenger. When this enters the field, place target card from your scrap pile on top of your deck. So if your opponent is able to get rid of or do what one of your nice cards that you want to play right away, get this one and bring it back. It will be a little slow because you're gonna have to put it right back on your scrap pile. I mean your the top of your deck, so you'll draw it next turn. So let's see. Anything else we could add to this? I think the characters are fine right there. It's pretty annoying to probably play against this deck. So what could we have our do-whats. We have our little Raxian Rages. And since these two guys are lolcows, so you could say this is a universal / lolcow deck because this toy tank is a universal, could go into any deck. What else can we add? You know what? Let's put 2 little extra proteins. Love this card. Target character gains 20 attack and cheap shot until the end of outro. So it'll let you set up a little ambush. And I believe that is it. Let's see, we got 36. Okay. So this is you're very character heavy, and that's what you want. This deck is it's a joke deck, but it's gonna be annoying. You're just gonna be planning all these tanks on the field. You should be, with this amount of tanks, you should be drawing a tank every other turn, maybe. And these cards are very powerful for slowing the game down. These will help you keep your opponent's cards off the field. This will help you do damage to your opponent's cards or their life points. And these are, of course, really important. And if things aren't turning out good, you have your server outage, you have a goat wire, and you have your chili slot massacre. So try it out. Annoy people. They'll probably quit the game or maybe you might quit the game because it doesn't work. But that's it. The little tank rush deck.